I'm ABEL, and I wanted to tell you, don't put so much pressure on yourself and be grateful. In our space of self-improvement, you get so many influencers telling you you need to make 10K a week already. You need to have a strong masculine physique so that you can attract a lot of women. And don't work a 9 to 5, it's bullshit. Don't go to college, it's bullshit. Like all of this is just causing more and more pressure just for us to be like, oh, okay, we need to get this done now because our life is not looking good right now and I want it to look good by tomorrow. I want to do all of this by tomorrow. And they just keep telling you all these things again and again and again and just strengthening your urgency just to get yourself out of the position that you are in right now to get to the place that you want to be in the future. Just And in hopes of doing that, you just cause more and more and more thoughts of just all this obsessions about like how to get better in the future. But it's just doing nothing except making you feel like your position is actually worse than what it is actually as bad as what it is. And it also just makes you feel like shit. It just doesn't make you feel good because you think, oh, I'm just destined to be in this position and I don't see any changes. And it just doesn't make you want to move forward. It just makes you think, okay, this is my reality. I'm accepting where I am. And yeah, I try to push past it, but it just seems like it's not for me. It's not working. You know, why do we do that? Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we self-sabotage? I put myself through that kind of pressure a lot. Many times I would set up goals of like, achieving big things. Like right now I'm a fitness influencer and I'm trying to help people reach that like really good masculine physique, like like a Greek god kind of physique on my Instagram. If you want to check it out on ABEL approved at Instagram, okay? Be sure to check it out. You'll be impressed for sure. What the fuck? Why am I doing promoting myself like that? Just check it out. It's pretty good. That's all you gotta do. Just check it out. Okay? No need to be like, oh yeah, it's so amazing. Just check it out and you'll see for yourself. If you like it, cool. Alright? So, anyway, continue onwards. Yeah, I put myself under that kind of pressure too, where every day I would just set up goals and I would just stress myself out just thinking about all the stuff that I have to do today, and I end up not having enough time to do everything. So the things that I don't do, I get really upset and it makes me feel like a failure before I go to sleep. It's just nonsense because at the same time it's just a downward spiral of just like doing goals failing, and I just see my self-esteem just going down and down and down and down and down, and it's just like, why am I even doing this? I just feel burnt out, I'm tired, I'm wasting a lot of time on just thinking about the things that I need to do rather than actually doing it, and it just gets annoying. And then I get back onto these self-improvement videos trying to boost my self-esteem, but it just makes me feel worse because I'm not in that position where I want to be. Right? And it does get annoying. So how do I deal with that? I think the answer that comes to mind from that is literally the solution, which is clearly I'm putting too much pressure on myself. And you're probably doing the same thing too if you're still in this video. You put too much pressure on yourself. You need to relax and also be grateful for what you have right now, because once you actually see the things that you actually have that you didn't have before and be thankful for it, you actually see that your situation is not that bad and you still got a lot of time to actually improve. And you'll also see that you're in no rush. There's no need to rush. You're actually okay. It's not an urgent situation. If you are able to have time to watch this kind of video and still be able to relax for a bit, use a phone, still be able to eat food at the end of the day, I think your situation is not that bad and it could always be worse. So stay present, stop thinking about what you don't have and think about what you do have, because it's a lot easier to bear. Because yes, your goals are high. You're like me, for sure. You're like me. I also like to set high goals. Your goals are high, but remember, you still got an opportunity to accomplish those goals, and it's just a process. It's not something you just complete today or tomorrow. Sometimes it will take some time. it will take quite a long time. You never know until you actually reach it. But don't self-sabotage by thinking about all the stuff you have to do, that you have to complete, and making it worse by setting a time frame where you actually have to, by setting a time frame that is just too overwhelming for you. It's just one way to failure rather than success. So in this way, how to actually not put so much pressure, it just comes back to this again. I'm going to repeat myself again. Be grateful for where you are right now. Be grateful for the journey that you're taking right now. Again, I'm an fitness influencer, and what I like to influence is you getting a better physique, from being skinny to being muscular. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. I know you're insecure right now. I've been there before. I know you want to get the muscles by like tomorrow. I know you're considering ideas of taking steroids, but it's not necessary. I know you have so many questions, you want to know the blueprint and what is like the exact blueprint to follow, so that I can continuously do it and also not be overbearing on myself. Like how to do that. I know you want to do that. And the first key step is just to don't stress about it too much. Don't take it so seriously. Enjoy the process, because it is going to be long. You are going to endure some things to challenge you, not only through strength, but also through mentality, because it changes your character completely. This is the first time you're going to actually prove to yourself that you are able to achieve more than what you think and what others can think, just by achieving the physique that you're getting. And that's going to bring you a lot of confidence. So be ready for that. Be ready for that and see it. Really see it. Stay present to it right now. Go to the mirror. Check out that you're actually making your way. If you're already started. If you haven't started, go to the mirror. Check out where you are. Because it's not that as bad as you think. It really isn't as bad as you think. And use it as motivation. Make it that first step and say, okay, this is how I look now. Watch me change in a few weeks. It's all that. It's all that. And just let it go. Get to work. Don't think about it. Just get to work. So yeah, that's how you relieve pressure. That's how you become grateful. And specifically, being grateful is not only about being grateful for the things you have, but also being grateful for the things you're going to get. It's a state of mind where you can actually stay present and view yourself, enjoy the process of creating who you're going to be. Because in terms of fitness, in order to make the journey less pressure and more easier, is to actually view yourself as a person that is fit, a person that enjoys seeing himself get stronger and stronger every day, getting more confident and more confident every day as he gets every meal that he needs to eat to get the muscle, as he does every exercise he needs to do to get the muscle, as he sleeps every hour. Even sleep, you can build muscle from sleeping. Imagine that. That's how cool you are. Getting that muscle. That's all it is. Stay centered. Stay disciplined. And be grateful that you are developing those abilities.